really caught me by surprise. God looking out for us for sure. By having people to help. Whoa! Whoa! Okay, all right. What's good again, everybody? My name's Chris Mack, for those of you who don't know me. And what you did just listen to was the moment of impact of me and my kids getting hit by a drunk driver. I posted it up maybe about 3 weeks ago when it happened, and was told to take it down. I had to hire some lawyers and stuff. And I have not had the chance to tell my story. So now I'm here to tell my story. See what we can make of it. This video is way longer than I intended it to be, but to make a long story short, if you want to listen to the details, great. But long story short, I was hit by a drunk driver. He had no insurance. I'm kind of getting screwed over with the whole insurance deal right now, and I'm looking for help. I have to say, I am embarrassed to make this video, but at the same time, I have to also say that you can control only what you can control, and what you can't, you have to let be. And I couldn't control the fact that we were at a stop and were hit by a neglectful person who was irresponsible and, made a really, really dumb decision that night. I can't control that. I don't know. What I will say is, I know I'm smiling. It's a nervous smile. I've never had to do anything like this before in my life. But at the same time, I'm always going to be a positive person. I'm always going to be, there's sunshine at the end of this tunnel. You know what I mean? So I haven't let this situation change me, because I do believe there's good that can come out of this. And I think that this happened to me maybe to put you guys in an awareness, or let you guys know, like, to what to take care of. You know what I mean? So long story short, I'll put some pictures of our day and some videos. It was my son's 10th birthday, and we had the day planned. We were gonna either go to the fair or go to the mall, and we went to the mall, and we were there all day, played games at the arcade, got some food. Bourbon chicken is what they asked for. I wasn't mad at it. And then we spent the whole day there. We had fun. We had a great time. So fast forward many hours later, we come home, and I say, hey, let's go get some ice cream. Culver's is right down the road. And if y'all have Culver's, y'all know. Culver's is right down the road. It's 9:45. Let's go. They close at 10. And I have the little coupons for the free ice cream and stuff. So we get in the car, and long story short, man, we get to a stoplight. And around 9:51, that's when that happened. So how did I get audio? Well, those of you who know me, it's nothing for me to send a quick message while I'm at a light, or when I'm pulled over, or whatever the case may be. I always do voice messages. Way easier for me to drive and do a voice message. And I was actually just voice messaging to one of my besties, like, about our day, and how somebody had was generous and paid for something for my son. And it gave me goosebumps listening back to that audio, because I said God was looking out for us. And you can hear it in my voice, and I got goosebumps. But right when I said that, I said, whoa. And at that moment, what I saw was the lights in my rear view mirror, and I can't get that out of my head. And basically, a drunk driver slammed into the back of the caddy, aka the Cadillac. We went across. I don't know how we didn't hit any other cars. We were around. There were many cars around us, and we went into the intersection and got hit by a third car and spun around. And what you hear, it almost sounds like the GTA, the Wasted sound, almost, if you go back and listen to it. But what it is I'm actually driving. The car was still drivable to get off the road. And I'll make a very long story short. I talked to the guy. He apologized, but then he tried to run. I don't know how fast the cops showed up. I mean, everything happened so fast. I have to say thank you to the what I'm going to call angels of people who came out to console my kids. When I got out of the car, my doors were still open, but the back of that car was slammed. And I told you I'll put pictures in some video. But they were in the back seat, and that scared the living crap out of me. And to see that they were all right and to hear them, and actually at the end of the video, you hear my son, my youngest, go to my oldest, "It's okay." We say "it's okay" at the same time. And man, it just, man. And I feel bad for my bestie. I'm sorry. I sent you that audio and you had to hear that and was in shambles for minutes until I texted you back. But yeah, they had to get out of my front seat, and then they were in shock. They were crying and shaking, and so many people came up and helped them out. And the guy who owned it was like a liquor store. He came out, he gave them water, gave them food, you know, and just tried to keep them calm down because it was a hard hit. And from their point of view, there was glass. Their seat moved up. That trunk was in the back seat. So I'm really gonna try to speed this up. I'm so sorry, but fast forward, we get lawyers hired. We're looking for insurance. This guy was not insured. Like I said, he tried to run. Thankfully, the cop that was around, I told the cop that he had darted off. Somebody noticed that he darted off, and he caught him. And here's a picture here. And so, like I said, fast forward, he was uninsured. He was a 4-time DUI repeated offender. So this is not the first time this has happened to somebody else. I'm not going to put his name out there, but so fast forward even more, weeks go by, I'm without a car. Now the reason I'm without a car is because this was my secondary car. My Subaru's down, if those of you who are wondering. That's broken. So this is my secondary vehicle. This was not supposed to be my daily driver. But so with that happening, basically my insurance was not updated. My fault. And I know we've all been there. So that could have made a huge outcome change to this whole situation. But basically, I was not covered for uninsured motorists. And that's why I feel like I'm here today, to remind all of you, go check your policies and really take into consideration that you can be a victim of a drunk driver. Never in a million years would I have thought I would be in this position today. A car guy, I'm a car guy. To be in this position today to say that I got hit by a drunk driver. Thankfully, nobody died. Thankfully, nobody's hurt. I do have to go to physical therapy. There are bills already racking up. The bill for the ambulance is already at $2,600. So, you know, hopefully insurance kicks in and covers that. And I have to give a big thank you to anybody who's helped me out already. You know, I've done around the idea of doing this GoFundMe, and some of the people's responses were, send me the link and I'll help you out. You know, I just have to say thank you. Thank you to anybody who's given me a ride to work, loaned me a car. I don't want to put names on here, but you all know who you are. So thank you so much for the help. And thank you guys in advance for whoever does choose to help. I can't thank you guys enough. But as far as the automotive insurance, I'm dead in the water. Why? Because he didn't have insurance, and then it wasn't even his car that he was driving, and that car was also not insured. So cover your guys' asses and make sure your insurance policy is up to date. And those of you who want to drink, please don't drive. Please don't drive. Get an Uber. You can literally, I've had a friend tell me everything could be fine and dandy, and then the next thing, you're in an accident, you're carless, you're maybe hurt, you know, you got medical bills to pay off. So the reason I'm making this video is because I'm going to start a GoFundMe. I'm dead in the water right now. There's really no money to chase. I can sue the guy, but he's locked up. And if I sue the guy, you can't really get anything out of a person who's locked up who probably doesn't have anything to begin with. So at this point, I'm asking you guys, I think I have a good enough following. I'm going to reach out to some people, but whatever you can contribute. I don't know what to put as a goal. I don't know, you know, 2,000, 3,000, 4, 5, 8. I have no clue. But my options are fix the Subaru or get another daily, or, you know, I don't know. I don't know. But I think that everything happens for a reason, and I'm not going to sit here and say that I don't think that this could be really good. So, um, whatever you guys can contribute, I'm thankful for. Just know that it's going towards me, my kids, and getting us back on the road. Y'all know I make a drive to go get my kids, and y'all know we travel and we do this whole YouTube thing for that, with cars and stuff. So being a car guy with no car sucks. But I'm gonna link it down below, or wherever. I have no clue where this video is going. But I just want to say thank you in advance. You can donate anonymously. You can put your name. I don't care. Just honestly understand that anything that you guys contribute to help with I'm thankful for. I'm thankful for. So I'm gonna leave it there. This story was probably way longer than it needed to be. Keep your heads up. Cover your ass. Make sure you guys take care of the people you love. Don't drink and drive. And yeah. Thank you guys for listening. All right. Bless up.